From Tampa. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Off the play fake, Mills. They'll roll him out right. Gets the dump off to Pierce. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Looking to throw is Mills. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play there for Houston. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now Mills on the bootleg. Out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Rolling to his left. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. O.J. Howard from 8 yards out. And the Texans are on the board first here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8.
Bernard churning, and he lost the football. Take long to see our first penalty of the game, didn't it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 30, 10, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big run by the big man Fournette. 79 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cameron Brate, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bucs have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point put through by Succop. And this is now a 1-point game. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Mills now looks to throw on first down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Steps away. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Mills on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 30 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The sack there by Rasheem Green.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. 64 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Mills going to throw for it. That's caught. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
86 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Throwing on first down is Brady. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, he completes it to Julio Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Brady on third down. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. And now Lovie Smith sends the call out. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. It's complete, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Brady. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, and Brady has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady to his tight end, Brady, for the Tampa Bay first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. Nifty move. 92 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, They need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. He's into the secondary, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Up the gut, Fournette. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's White. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Brandon Cooks trots back onto the field with the rest of this Texan offense. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Play fake. Mills sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Out to his left. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. That's complete to Pierce. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. That's caught by Howard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Play action now. Mills. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They'll run for it with Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Brady now on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a... Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On 1st down, Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. A handoff to Fournette. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Brought down on the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now he's going to throw deep right side, and this is caught. A huge play there for Houston, and even 40 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the...
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Brady to throw again. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Evans has it left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that one off the mark, a little late with the throw. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Flushed out right. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Mills rolling to his left. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They go play action. Mills. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Davis Mills. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Lovie Smith sends the call out. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brady now on 1st down. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady toward the sideline, and he locates Gage. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 2nd and 2. Here's Brady. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. And he'd completed 7 straight passes before that one, as it falls incomplete and puts a halt to that streak. Now Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller from 8 yards out. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Extra point put through by Succop as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Off the play fake, Mills. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Steps away. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On play action, Mills. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. Now Mills on the bootleg. And he'll find Akins there, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On the jet sweep, there goes Collins. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play there for Houston, and even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. You wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them. But it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down is Brady. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. To throw is Brady. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And brought in by Brady. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw, it's Brady. He completes it right side to White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down and goal. Brady. Steps up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.